Hello everyone, welcome back to NAHEULBEUK'S Dungeon Master. Hope you're having a great day. We're going to start things off just like I said I would. We're going to add the training room, and the training room is going to be located right over here. I'm not entirely sure how big I want it. I've been thinking about it, and I'm thinking we're actually going to make it all the way out this way because we have a lot of things that could go in this room, and I also can't take advantage of that space right there, so we need to do that. I want my guards to be able to access this directly from that room right there, but I also think it's important to oh, this is gonna be completely cut off if I do that, isn't it? I wasn't thinking about that. All right, tell you what, I guess we'll add the second door there instead, and so we won't have any door here. You know, 3 doors is fine. Let's add 3 doors to this room. Now while they're building this, we're gonna keep it clean too. While they're building this, well, I guess I can't place anything until they're done building it. I probably should have placed the stuff first, but it's fine, everything's in here now. So what I want to do is I want to get some of the stuff that they can use to train. And we have a lot of things that can potentially go here in the future, which is why I made this room really big. We're going to start with the target used by ranged guards to train and gain experience. We don't actually have much of those. So I guess I'll switch to the combat dummy. And for the combat dummies, we're going to place them along the back wall here. I'm going to put like, I think I'm going to put like 6 of them here. And then we can do like 1 ranged target in the back. So we're going to have the ranged target be along the wall there. And then you could do like multiples as you go, but we're just gonna start with the 1 in the back right there. So 630 gold to build this training room, but once it's done,
training is never a waste of time. I'll handle the troops' basic training, and you will take operational control of the raids.
Perfect.
Everybody's there.
Anyway,
yep.
You should know I find men with artfully grained temples rather...
Negative! I am fully immune to all Drow assassins' charms and tricks. Level 3 certification for commando operatives in underground elven environments.
Wow.
We'll see about that after you've trained your cripples.
Wow. Let's get a little torch right there, and then let's have a banner there, and then we're gonna put another banner on the side here, and then also another one. Let's put it like over here or something. So just to decorate in the room, adding more prestige and stuff, right? So now all your weapons belong to us. All right. Part 1, place an anvil in the workshop. So come over here, and we now have access to weapon storage and anvils. So now this is where we make weapons, and we don't want the dwarves to be in with the goblins, I don't think. Let me just double check this really quick and see what are dwarves like. We'll buy 1 more dwarven banker. They don't seem to care. Short-legged, never leave the dungeon unprompted. Their pride is inversely proportional to their size. They're prone to steal from the vault, which is interesting. Takes part in all the strikes, brings their own beer and sausages. Okay, so they are very annoying, yes. I don't see anything in here that suggests that they're not filthy or anything, so I don't think they care. So maybe it's okay. Maybe this will be fine. Let's go ahead and just add it. We're going to add an anvil on this side. Maybe 2 anvils, in fact. We can just do 2 anvils right here to add even more weapons. And we're going to want weapon storage. And that is going to prohibit me from having these where they are. I'm going to move these to the center of the room, I think. Maybe here and here instead. Probably should move these to the middle of the room like that. And then let's add the weapon storage rack here. Now, what is this? Increases the storage by 50. I think that's fine. All right, so we'll have 2 anvils and then the weapon rack to help with increasing our storage of weapons. From there, we're going to want to hire the dwarven artisan. So we're going to go ahead and recruit that one, and then also recruit this one, and maybe 1 more since it's free, that one. All right. That means we need 3 dwarven beds. Let's go back up here. And right here, we have all the different dwarven beds. We're just going to add more dwarven beds. I'm going to go like this really quick and just add a little doohickey on the side there. That'll be their small room over there. And that's going to be good to go. Now, obviously, everybody's over here waiting for their payments. And it's weird how long it's taking them. Gosh, it's taking forever.
I'd rather die than help a turnip face.
This guy's level 6 with really high expectations now. He's just working in here, delivering payments, and my gosh, it's taking forever. No wonder they hate dwarves. No, everybody's just mad that they have to wait for their payment. All right. And I'm making them walk really far because they have to earn their pay.
Buy bread rolls, braids.
I'm bored. Where's my pay? Foppish, carefree, vegetarian. I don't see any problems with you. Your morale is slightly down, but whatever. It's cool. You know, we see like little negatives here and there, but like this person's got some negatives, right? Relieving themselves. Okay. But I don't see anything that's particularly, you know, I could stink. I'm eating. I'm tired. I could eat a troll. I stink. I mean, you can take a shower. Maybe there's not enough showers for everybody. Oh, it's doing that thing again where I can't control it. Your artisans have stockpiled tools. Open the inventory in the sales menu. Okay, so select the weaponry resource. And these resources produced by your minions can be sold for gold. Or stockpiled to grant you passive bonuses. I see. You can configure what percentage of resources is to be sold automatically once produced by a minion. Okay, so right here, we have a weekly production of 3. We currently have 3. We can auto sell maybe 10%, maybe 20% of what we do. Or I can just elect to sell them right now. I'm going to stockpile them for a bit, I think. I'm not going to bother selling them right now. I really don't understand why we don't have any tools, though. So that's a little weird. Because I've had all these goblins here making tools, supposedly, all this time. They've earned no experience whatsoever, and they have actually made me no tools at all. So I'm a little bit... I don't know what's going on with that. But I know the dwarves are going to be hammering away making weapons for me now. At least there's that. And then we have, of course, so many people to train. We do have some rangers here. Everybody's just going to be swinging their stuff at this. I think maybe we'll go and let's add more targets. Let's add some more training dummies if we can afford it, which we have not much left. 540 yeah, 543 gold is not much to go on, but I'm gonna say we add another 3 targets behind here just because we can. I feel like these guys are probably gonna be swinging at each other, and then maybe even, you know, probably have some clipping here where swords clash. You gotta pay attention to the person behind you. It's great. We're at 300, so it looks to me like our expenses are getting up there, and I'm not sure our income is keeping up with it.
Loud and clear. Task force trained. You have operational control.
Nutbags. I'm surrounded by nutbags.
Hey, want some spirits to lift yours?
All right, win a raid. Wismal, more like dismal. We want to win that raid now, so we can go back to the map, go back to raids. This raid's available again, and we are now able to have all the same things, right? All the same things are possible, except now probably what will happen is we're able to send our people. They're all level 1 still. Gosh, we really don't have anybody who's... Okay, we have somebody here. So this orc is level 2. That's an elf. Another goblin level 2. Another goblin level 2. 57% with just those 3 guys now. Of course, this one is not scripted to lose, so we're probably going to be better off here. 78% chances to win again. We'll go ahead and hit it to see what happens. And we'll go ahead and run the clock a little bit there. We can always come back to it, too. We just want to see how things are going. I do need to really take a look at my budget, though, because I think I may be not doing well here. So weekly expenses is 363, right? And our tavern revenue right now, it says, is 127, right? So we are actually not doing well here, it looks like. Incursion bonus was plus 800. Tavern revenue is 650. This is last week. So our total tavern revenue was 650. That's not bad. Okay, we're doing pretty well then. Weekly expenses was 1,300. Dungeon renovation was this bit. So we would have been positive if I hadn't done the renovation. All right, so I think we're fine as long as we don't like go overboard on the spending of new stuff like this. We should be okay. Our tavern should be bopping, dude. We have tons of tables. I admittedly have some big decorations here that I probably could sell. I'm not sure this is worth the prestige bonus that it does. It's probably better to have a table there instead. because it means we can serve more customers. So I probably should optimize this a little bit better, but I like the way that looked, but I kind of agree that having one extra table would probably be just a better fit. So I'm going to add another table there instead, and we're going to go, I think we'll go, yeah, just like this. It doesn't have to line up with the other tables. It's fine. And then we just have the one dwarf table, which I think is fine because we're not going to have very many dwarves if we can help it. Although maybe we do need more dwarves because, geez. You know what we probably should do here? Let's do this. Move that over there and add another door here. And that way we can have 2 bankers at the same time so people can get their damn payments. And that way, hopefully, the dwarves will work. I think it's pretty clear at this point, though, that I'm going to need a bigger place for the dwarves, unfortunately. So we're going to add walls. I'm just going to take this whole backside here, but I can't afford it. Okay, that's the plan, though, is just going to be to do all of this eventually. All right, so let's check out our raid screen here. It's not done yet. I thought it would be. It went a lot faster the first time, I think, because it was, well, maybe because that was locking me into fast speed, I think is what it was. All right, it's all done. Let's see. A heroic victory. Again, I have no idea if it's scripted as this way, but yeah. Gave them a good walloping. 126 reward. Good. Recovering loot. Excellent. Now, it doesn't look like there's any other raids, even though it says there's one available. If I refresh the missions, I hit this. Still nothing there. Okay, so nothing to do here.
Our troops have improved, and the dungeon's reputation is growing. The locals fear your name.
Affirmative. We bury fools by the dozen and leave their dungeons squeaky clean.
I did note a positive change in the indicators associated with the performance of your external business processes, in correlation with the evolution of your reputation score.
Yes. In other words, winning out there made us more popular.
Still, the loot we've been bringing back is a little shabby, in my opinion. And striking fear into the hearts of Twisted Veil's sausage makers isn't all that glorious. Nothing you'd find in Dungeons and Despots top 10 lists.
I could organize more inspiring raids, but our targets would be farther away. Espionage is the answer.
We need spies.
Affirmative. Developing feedback and intelligence through information storage.
Intel enlarges the raid map and increases the number of available raids. Okay. So we need to have a spy and accumulate 50 intel in secret spy cabinet. Secrets cabinet. All right, so I'll tell you what. Maybe this guard room needs to get bigger so we could have some spy stuff happening in here, potentially. Might be a good idea. I'm going to move this just a little bit over. And then I think it's actually worth modifying this room and adding the walls if we can afford it. 629 is what I've got available for gold, so not much. But if I made this room a little bit bigger, let's say out to here. All right. If I did that and brought the door here, all right, we could now add, actually you should move this out of the way too, but we can now add more stuff in here, like the planning rooms and stuff for the spies. I think this is just, I don't need to, come back. Get out of here. I was just doing it for decoration's sake, but it's always in the way. And then I think this door doesn't need to exist. Is it part of the other room now, isn't it? I think it's part of the other room now. Oh, I can't move it. Interesting. Now, why can't I move you? Is it part of, I thought it was part of this room. I placed it with this room. Must not be. Must be part of this room. All right, where's this door? Can I get rid of it? It's not there. Is it this one? No. Delete. Okay, I'm unable to delete that door, and I don't know why, but is what it is. Now, all these guys are complaining that they're super hungry, and it looks like they're just not getting
heads is only solution.
they're not getting their meat. So it looks like I might need another orc cook to cook more meat, meat stuff. So I'm thinking I'm gonna grab another orc cook, which I can't hire because the fifth floor is blocked. What? Fifth floor? No. You're not being hired to the 5th floor, silly. You're being hired to. Yeah. This is an elf cook. No. I need an orc cook to cook the meat. Yeah. Give me a couple more orc cooks. because there's a lot of orcs and goblins here, and then I'm gonna need another stove. I'm gonna add right on that side. There we go. All right, so that should help us with cooking even more meat for everybody if we can get more orc and their practice of the culinary arts. We have 2 orc already over here, plus a human. Yeah, they should be able to make a lot more meat for people. Let's hope that that's the case. We have a meat buffet here, and I should see that happening. Might have to make this room just a tad bit bigger too, but we'll see. All right, so in here we have now the map of the map for spies to produce intel, and then we also have this secret spy secrets cabinet. Increases the maximum storage of intel by 50 in the dungeon. So this little cabinet here is going to do that for us, I guess. So we're going to maybe place it right there so it's out of the way. And then we need spies to come over here, and they're going to work at that table, I guess. We'll have them work there. And then I just need to hire the spies. So we're going to come over, and right there, that person looks like a spy. That's what drows do, apparently. So we'll recruit that spy. And
with
that one
cunning,
too.
deceit, cruelty, dishonesty, and a hint of sadism. A simple recipe, but with a delicate balance. Ah, all this malevolence is refreshing.
Drows can lock themselves up in their cells for entertainment. They'll free up the cell if you need to, or when they're done having their fun. They'll free up the cell.
Orla for debrief. Increasing anxiety about our troops' loyalty and risk of sedition. Brought by Special Forces.
We have to keep them on a tight leash to balance reward and punishment.
Okay. So I hired 2 spies. They should be able to work, but they might be working one upstairs, one downstairs, because it makes, yeah, that makes sense. So only, okay. So, so she's gonna work there too, I think. Maybe she looks like she's at the table too. So we're able to generate some intel that way. We've already accumulated 10, so that's pretty good. All right, I'm trying to figure out why people aren't getting their payments. There's just like, I don't know what's going on here.
Beer. Someone get me some ale.
It's almost like this guy's not doing anything anymore. Like, he is coming up here to get their payments, but one at a time. But I've got 2 of these now, and I should see 2 dwarves working, but I don't see 2 dwarves working. I'm gonna add another dwarf in here and hope that he comes in here and works. I mean, we do have people sleeping, of course, but I mean, they should be working here, and I'm not sure about this.
You're the boss.
And he's gonna make a lot of money, and he's also saying, "Where's my pay?" He's literally here. I think he's bugged. I'm gonna terminate him.
That'll be 3 coins.
If I can get rid of him, and it looks like I can finally get rid of him. Good. So I want to see now. This room is the target of an incursion, it says. One of the wait in line is too long. I mean, look, I've had so many. I have like 5 dwarves hired, and none of them are working this. Recruit and recruit. I'm gonna hire like a bunch more dwarves to get over here so we can work these 2 things. They should be working in both of these windows. We should be working at the same time, and I'm not seeing that happen. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now we've got 2 bankers working at the same time. That's what we should have. All right, now that should allow people to get paid a lot faster, and we shouldn't have people waiting in line anymore, because that was what I was trying to figure out. It was bugging me that nobody was getting their stuff. So this person wants... Smell like an elf. So this goblin wants more showers. We need more showers in here so people aren't waiting around for them. So let's go in and add more showers in the room like that. I don't think we need more of the mud inflows. It's a unique item, yeah, so we're fine there. And then let's add 1 more latrine, and this one looks a bit fancier than the other ones. Maybe it's just because it's not built yet. It's a slightly different color. I was thinking it was like stone as opposed to wood, but I don't think that's the case. Nah, it's pretty much the same. But now we have more showers. So everybody can do this all at the same time. We definitely needed that. We definitely needed a higher capacity for showers and stuff. And you know what? In fact, I'm thinking, why settle for that when we can just do even more? So let's add another 2 showers there as well. Yep. And then I might be able to move the mud inflow to add another shower. I think I can do that. We can move the mud inflow to be over here instead. And then that should give me the ability to add one here, I thought, but right there, I guess. It is another shower, so we'll do that. Okay, excellent. We gotta listen to our people, right? We want more meat. I've hired more orc to work in the kitchen. They are smelly, so I've made more showers. And we are now getting raided once more. Let's see. So we have some heroes on the backside. There's 5 of them coming through. And I don't see anybody coming in. I don't see anybody coming in the front door. And then just a real quick check at the top. I don't see anybody coming in up the top either. So it's possible this guard room is a waste. We should maybe take a look at expanding even more up to the top side here. We're running out of space down here. And I want to make tools and stuff so I can make traps. I really want traps. So inventory and sales. What are these? So this is, oh, this is our intel. Okay. We have 12 as our weekly production. Cool. We can sell intel, which I guess is worth a little bit since we got 12. Could sell a little bit, but I want to get over a threshold, right? Range increase, range increase, range increase. If we wait till we're at the threshold, right? And then there's a whole bunch of raid targets now. Look at this. Ooh. Difficult. Medium. Easy, help out. Interesting. And then it says, shows how many calendar days and stuff it takes. So how about this medium one? I'm getting attacked right now. Hang on. Yeah, there's a lot of... I got a lot of soldiers here, but we eliminated the enemies pretty easily. There we go. All done. Slow things down to real time again. Everybody comes in and helps out. That's what I like to see. So these little triggers are nice that way. We still have no tools being made. So I'm not sure what's going on with the tools. I'll probably have to ask the devs. It might just be something that's a little bit bugged in this pre-release version. This is the last video I'm recording before the release of the game. So if you guys are playing yourself, hope you're having a good time with it. I don't quite have that yet. Hey, this isn't built yet. Lunches. Are we not? I have a human. Yes. I don't think I have enough human chefs. So people are missing lunches. Let's hire another human chef. And then I think we'll go in. We need more meals, right? So I think we'll go in and grab another stove. I'll put it right there. That seems fitting. Another pantry can go there, I guess. I'm not sure why this one's not getting built. It just says, yeah, this one's it's just bugged out. Modify the room, delete that, and then we'll just tell it to rebuild. See if that fixes the problem. Yeah, good to go. Okay. And then, yeah, we have human cooks, and we have, I think I want one more person to clean, and then let's get one more person on spy games. Make sure we get, again, the artisans, they don't seem to be working right now. It's a little bit odd. I think I'm good on minions. I don't need any more. Remember, as they level up, my expenses go up, so I'm already up to 505 a week. But we're still profitable. We're still making good money here. If I take a look at the accounting now, go to the detailed report. Our weekly expenses total 858, while our tavern revenue is 863. So tavern revenue alone is offsetting expenses. And so our resource sales are up, and our incursion bonus is helping us. So tavern is offsetting expenses. That's the simplest way I can look at it anyway. I really want to like spruce the place up, if you know what I mean. Like I want to add decorations and things, and maybe add just whoa. Oh, whoa. What happened? Everybody went on strike. That was interesting.
Hey, I'm an employee, not a stooge.
You know, you're annoying. Huh? This person's on strike. Okay, well, I want to see what the terms of the strike are, but I'm not sure who to talk to about that.
By Goltor's beer, someone get me some ale.
It says unionized,
Want
claims.
something? Or
Unionized, wants less dwarves.
yes. If you need anything,
Too many
that'll
dwarves.
be 3 coins.
Did someone...
Hey, I'm a...
Well, I mean, I would love to abide by your stuff, but I don't see a way to do that. The game's not giving me an option to respond to the strike.
Oh, so you're the boss.
I'm not sure how to respond to the strike other than just terminating the dwarf. I will terminate you. Goodbye.
You want something or you need something?
I'll
Spit it out.
terminate you as well. Goodbye, dwarf. Dwarven artisan's gone too. Okay, I've abided by your whole thing where you wanted less dwarves, but I again don't know how to respond to this because it seems like there's nothing to click on to see, like, to fix it, you know? And all your morale is gonna fall, and I don't know how to fix this.
Yes? Who is it?
Wants less dwarves. I've already done this. If I go to my minions right now, filter it by dwarves, please. There's only 5 of them, all right? And 2 of them are managing your salaries, all right? And 2 of them are artisans. So what, you want me to get rid of this guy? Huh? All right, I'll get rid of this guy too. Here, you're on strike, you're terminated as well. Now, you got 2 guys paying your salaries and 2 guys making weapons. If you're gonna be that pissed off,
Oh dear.
like, don't make me terminate everybody here. I don't want to do that. Surely there's a way to compromise here, people.
Yes?
All of them are basically mad about less
Dwarves are
dwarves.
Such a pain.
Is that it? We're good, right? Yeah, I must have abided by their stuff. I must have just done that because now they're not mad anymore because I fired a few dwarves. And I like how the dwarves were in on the strike because that's part of their traits is that they come to the strikes and bring beer and be obnoxious during the strikes. So that's just like something that they're always going to do, even if the strike is to get rid of them. So this is a customer, I think. Yeah, a dwarven customer is in here too, and I don't know if I want to have dwarven customers or not, but that's what we have. All right, well, that's our first real unionized strike, and I guess we sorted it out. I was kind of expecting a button to appear that says, "Hey, do this," and it'll all be better, but that didn't happen. And I guess that makes sense. Like, I mean, you have to just look at what everybody wants and then start doing things. And if you do things that they're looking for, then they'll leave you alone. I guess that's the way that's going to be. So, fine. That's fine. How's our ranking here? Tripe advisor. So I really need to get that up a little bit. And probably, I've got one. Customers 48 out of 48. 40 people waiting in line. Holy moly. How are there 40 people waiting in line? I don't even have 40 people in the building. 40 people waiting. How do I make that go away? Is it like the number of barrels or something? Do I need more kegs? Like, holy crap, man. All right. I don't think there's a way to do this other than just making the tavern a lot bigger. And you know what I could do is maybe move the tavern up higher, but I'm not sure how the secret entrance would work on that situation. If I made a bigger tavern, am I even able to do that? No, I'm only allowed to have one. Okay, so if I'm only allowed to have one, you know, if I could go back and change it, I would have made this whole thing a tavern and then just slide all these things down because I'm running out of room down here, but I can put a lot of this stuff upstairs. Like, I can move their break room upstairs. I could move the kitchen over here, I guess. Dormitories can all go upstairs. They don't have to be down here, right? We can move them to the 2nd floor. So I could shift these rooms down and make the tavern bigger. That's probably what I should do, right? If I move the whole room to the 2nd floor, and let's say, you know, these are just, you know, dormitories. So let's say I flip this. And I make this be over here, let's say, on this wall. I want this to be, well, it's giving me these red indicators, like it won't let me do it. I'm not sure why you wouldn't let me place it there, but we'll go here instead. So we'll move the room here. So just slide everything upstairs. The bathroom we're going to make a little bit bigger because it needs to be, but we're going to slide that over here. And then we can move the kitchen next to that there, and then we can move the break room upstairs And in so doing that, let's just go ahead and do that right now. We'll move the break room upstairs, and we'll say that this break room is, we'll go here, and then we can always make it bigger too. Probably need to do that. Tell me you're gonna fit here. No? You kind of do, but you kind of don't at the same time. We're gonna make this room bigger anyway, right? Most likely. How about we go... We'll just move it here for now, and then I'll change it later. We can redo it later. So move it back down. So we're gonna get all this stuff out of the way. We're gonna slide the bathroom, right, over to here, and you can see how it's kind of fit in this little spot perfectly, and then we can make it bigger from here. So we'll flip this over. I'm gonna put these along the wall. We're gonna go like this, and then again I can make this bigger later. But now we're gonna slide everything over, and hopefully this means making the tavern bigger, because it needs to be. You can only have one, so it makes sense to, you know, make that a big room. It's the one that's paying our bills. So all right, let's firstly make this a little bit bigger too. We're gonna add walls on this side. Not sure why the music is so epic right now. You know, I don't think it needs to be that big. The bathroom. I don't think we need to make it that big. We do need to make it bigger, but I don't think we need to make it that big. Let's just add the walls on this side. Say here to here. Oh, you're not gonna let me do that? Okay, from here to here then. And then we'll just add. No? All right, fine. Doors will go on this side. There you go. And then we're gonna move all the latrines and everything. So once the room is done being constructed, we'll just move this stuff. There we go. Okay. So we get 2 doors for this place now. We have to figure out where we want all these latrines to be. This is interesting. I don't know, man. Where are people taking their shit, right? Like, they're gonna do so like this, I guess. It's a little weird, very intimate, I must say. It's a little bit of an intimate environment here. Yeah, we'll even have them face each other. This is not how I would want this arranged if I was... This is a terrible arrangement. Why do this to them? Because I'm evil, remember? I tell you what, it's probably better to have the showers face each other instead. We'll have the showers face each other instead. Let's get the mud. You could put the mud, I think probably right over in here is better for the mud. And then we'll move the latrines to be along this back wall. That's going to be better suited. I think it'll certainly look a little bit better to have it not be in the middle of the room. There we go. And then we can have a couple over here, I guess. We'll move this plant over one. I'll just put the plant in the middle of the room. That's fine. All right. And now what we're going to do is add 1 latrine, 2, 3, like that. All right. So we've added more latrines. We're going to add more showers. Just in the middle of the floor now. Let's add more showers. We're good there. We don't need to worry about that. Now the kitchen needs to be moved. And the kitchen can be moved right. We can technically move it here. But then I want it to be eventually here anyway, so maybe we make a new kitchen. Hey, look, we can actually sell this kitchen now. Good. All right. Let's take and build the kitchen fresh then. We'll build it here instead, I think. Yeah, and we'll have the kitchen go like there. Okay. We're gonna move all of this stuff into that kitchen. So it'll be over. It's gotta be bigger though, doesn't it? Like, we need a bigger kitchen. God damn, I don't like these little segments here that have to be there. I realize they're like load-bearing walls, but they're annoying. I want to move them. Yeah, we're gonna have to have this be even bigger. It has to be like here. This has to be the wall for it. Yeah, that's no good. We'll have the wall be here. Let the door be there instead. All right, we'll restructure it to be there. Makes a slightly bigger kitchen, but we're still gonna be able to have a bigger bar. We need a bigger tavern. So put our stoves over there once again, like that. This is gonna, you can see already, I think we have more room than we did before for additional stoves and all sorts of things. So we're gonna get rid of all this stuff. And then we're gonna tear down these walls, and this section here, along with this section here, is all gonna become the tavern. So we're gonna add this and this little bit here, and that will all be, that'll all be our tavern from that point. So move you to be, I don't think I want to have a door there. No, we're gonna leave it alone, just the shelf. That's fine. And then we'll sell the rest of the room once we move. Yeah, a lot of these things are still under construction, which is a little weird. We'll sell the whole room from here. All right, we're getting bombarded, and this time it's coming in from the top. I think. Oh, wait. What is going on here? People just aren't getting their pay, and they're getting annoyed because they don't have their pay. I think I've got 2 dwarves. Pay them.
Oh, so you're the boss.
Pay them, dwarves. Pay them. It says we're being raided, and here we are in the top floor, so they definitely can come in the top. And they're here, and none of us are. Nobody else is, and it looks like
I could use a quick
Raj is gonna go in here and start causing trouble. And wow, she's pretty strong, but she might actually die here in a second if she's not careful. If she has help now, we'll be fine. But this is weird. I don't understand this. We should be able to pay people faster than this. This room is a target of incursion. Okay, now that the incursion is over with, I guess I'll add one more counter over here. This is the reason for having this room be big, I guess, is so you can have more counters. So we'll add another counter. There we go. We're gonna get 400 gold bonus. And once that counter's built, maybe a 3rd dwarf can be over here, and then hopefully people will get their pay. Right? I'm gonna need to hire another dwarf. I realize you guys don't like them, but I have to hire another one if you want your pay. So it's, you know, I don't know. Can I hire another type of banker? And we have a banker that isn't a dwarf. It might be better to do that. Right? So can you guys maybe go to the other guy? Yeah, there you go. Get your pay from the other guy. There you go. Hopefully that's good enough for you guys, because man, oh man. All right, so I'll deal with this before the next video. I'll just make this room a little bit bigger. Gonna make this room a little bit bigger. Gonna make this room a little bit bigger. Right? We just got to kind of redo things. Everybody is like, I want a shower. I just added a ton of them. They're all right here. Just come on in and get them. One big bathroom for all of you. Okay, so this room now, we're going to modify room. We're going to add walls. We're going to add the walls out to this point, and also add the walls out to this point, like so. Then I just want to hit go. Both of these will disappear, and we'll be left with a bigger place. All right, now we can take some of these barrels that we've got. These are just things that attract them. It doesn't actually allow them to take orders. Used by customers to order drinks or food. So I just need more of these bars, more simple bars. Right? Is that what I'm seeing here? So I can duplicate. We can have more simple bars. So how about we do something like this. Let's take you, move this table to be over here, like so. Take this table and move you over here. Let's take this table and move you over here. All right, so the tables are just shifting, and that is so that we can add another bar right there, and I think right here, maybe on the other side, like that. Yeah. And then from there, I want to move the secret entrance to be facing that direction. All right, good. 2 additional bars. Now everyone can get in line and get your drinks. All right. Get in line and get your drinks. And then we can go in and add additional tables. I want one to be... This is the door out, right? We don't have a door here. We should have a door here. So door there for sure. And then we want to take this and move this up to there. And that's already there. All right, with that moved, let's move this table to this side here. Take you, duplicate you to there, and move you to there. And then we're gonna slide this table over. I know some of you guys just love the multitasking. No, the micromanagement. It's like your favorite part of video games, I know. I hear it all the time. You guys love my micromanagement. How about this? We'll put that table there. Put that table there. I'm trying to figure out how to squeeze them all in, all right? This looks pretty organized, right? I think it looks pretty good. And then we just add, we can now add more tables. So I'll add one here. We'll add one there. And then we'll put another damn dwarf table in here because, I don't know, maybe they'll, oh, they're bankers, right? They're supposed to be rich. Put another table right. Let's stick it right in the middle there. Why not? Yeah, that's fine. We'll move the gaming tables over a little bit. And lock that in. All right, we need to win the raid treasure hunt to continue. So we're going to go to the raid screen really quick. We're getting close to the end here. We're going to go raid screen. We're looking for, what was it, treasure hunt it said? Unlikely mission, looting, bounty hunting, unlikely mission, mercenarism. Which one is called treasure hunt? It just says unlikely mission. Elves, MNC. Interesting. Win the raid treasure hunt. Unlikely mission. So it's not a treasure hunt. Is it this one? Looting? Go out in a force and take everything we can from these worms. Looting medium. Dissatisfaction from the cult, and we gain weaponry resource. And this one here, these all look like they're on timers too, so they actually may be about to expire. If I let the time run a little bit. Okay, so the timers are all going that way. So these ones here are about to expire pretty soon. So if we're going to do them, we should do them quickly. I think it's the looting one. Treasure hunt doesn't sound... None of them are actually named treasure hunt. So that's the problem. They're all unlikely mission. Bounty hunting. There's a price on their head. Might as well help get rid of them. We gain reputation, and we get dissatisfaction of the elves, plus 14. And then looting. I think I'm okay with the dissatisfaction here. So we need we need orcs, we need spies. So we'll say that we want goblins too. So 1, 2, 3 orcs, 4, and let's add some goblins in here too. So that's a 70% chance to start that raid. We'll go ahead and do that. And can I do multiples at a time, I wonder? I don't see any reason why not. Bounty hunting is here. We need guards that are elves or trolls. And the thing is, we don't have any... Well, we do have elf guards, so I guess I can add elf guards. That would be these guys. So there's 1 elf guard, 2, 3, 4. It's 54%. I don't have any trolls yet. So there's only 1 level 2 elf guard. So I guess we'll just add 1 more that's not, just add like a goblin or something in there. So 66% chance. Oh, we need enough intel to do it. I see. That requires 20 intel. So without enough intel, we can only run 1 at a time, and then we generate that over time. We generate the intel as we go. All right, what's the stats now? That's much better. 14 people waiting in line. Much better. And we're almost filling up our customer area too. We probably, because we have so many minis, we probably want another canteen. And I'm thinking, if we were to add, I go up to the 2nd floor. We now have access to the 3rd floor now too. Oh, and of course they can come in here if they want to. There's always a way in. It's very interesting. It's almost like a maze. I need traps for these mazes and stuff. But you know, now I've got all these bankers. Now everyone can get their pay very fast. Yeah, so I need to rearrange these rooms a little bit. So I'm going to do a little bit of that offline here, off video here. And when we come back for the next one, I think, first off, I think we're making a sick amount of money right now. We're up to 2,700 already. So the tavern is definitely paying our bills. I don't know about the raids being super successful. We have to do that yet. So that's happening right now while we build additional intel. And the intel is at 6 right now. So we probably should expand. Maybe floor 3 will add some additional facilities for, you know, people who are going to get more intel with that. But clearly this is a place where it could be raided. So we'll want to have our guard room maybe be this little area right here. And then we have detection. And then in here, we could do like spy game stuff. That's actually a pretty good idea. This whole thing here could be a guard room, right? And then we do the spy stuff right here. I'm going to mark that down right now because I like that idea. Let's say a guard room. And what we'll do is we'll have the guard room be, let's say, kind of like this. And then we're going to add a door here and here, like that. And they can't access this yet because there's no stairs. So that's not going to work yet. We need to add stairs in order to get here. So that's going to require me to redo this. So I'm going to work on that between videos. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time. If you're watching this on Steam, thank you for checking out the game on behalf of the devs. I have nothing to do with the devs, but I'm just putting that in the video right now. Thanks for checking out the game. It's been pretty fun so far, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come. We even have an entire thing here for exteriors still locked, so there's definitely some more stuff to do, and I definitely want to get going with it. But focusing on the tavern, you got to focus that tavern because this is what pays your bills, right? You got to have as many tables in here as kind of possible. And if the tavern can have a high prestige, right now TripAdvisor is pretty low. We need to get that up. And I think pretty much a lot of that has to do with just maybe not putting as many decorations in here as I could have, that kind of thing. You know, we need to get some of these other things like these regular bars, these huge bars, etc. We need to get a lot of these things going. And I think eventually the whole bottom floor here, at least half the bottom floor, like this thing is going to keep growing. The tavern's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. We're going to keep moving to, it's just going to be guard rooms and traps down here and then along with the tavern. And then eventually, if they get through that, then they start getting up to where most of our minions are spending most of our time, which will be in the upper floors. And then we'll just keep moving the vault to higher floors, I think, is probably the way to go. But I am wondering if there is a way to, like, are there floors that, let's just take a look out. Are there floors where the heroes cannot, I'm looking to see if I can, it's not going to let me do it. I wanted to zoom around and actually like move my camera myself around there, but it doesn't let me do it. So I have to sit here and wait for the camera to pan. But what I'm looking for is there a floor where these outside segments don't exist? And it looks like even the top floor here, there's a spot up here with like a blimp or something in there. So there's probably going to be a need to defend every floor. But yeah. We'll look at it. It's going to happen later on, all right? Look, we even have this little outdoor spot right here that could potentially... they could definitely get in there, man. This third floor looks like it definitely needs a guard room, like, right here to defend all these areas, yeah? All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.